All right, guys, this is welcome back to another cooking episode with Mr. Dan. Today we're going to make a chicken chili with white beans and some bacon. I think it's going to be good. Anyways, I want you guys to take a notice. I got me a piece of artwork up here. This is what my daughter does. I'm going to bring you in for a zoom here in a minute. But that's what she did for me. All these little mushrooms, they come from the Nintendo game, the Zelda game. That's all what Hyrule grows, all those little mushrooms. They look pretty good. And it was a long time ago, her and I had a joke about a fun guy. Well, it says, thanks for being a fun guy. That would be me. I was a little kid. All right, so let's get to it. It's going to be a quick dump recipe. We'll dump a bunch of stuff in, and it should go pretty quick. First of all, that's a little zoom in there of the artwork that my daughter does. She does a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to get her to give me some more of these. I think she's trying to draw all the vegetables that's in that one game. Okay. I got my Dutch oven heating up. It's a cast iron Dutch oven. I had a bunch of stuff, a bunch of different cast iron. My wife and I picked this one up at a flea market, I believe. Got this with a few other ones, and we got a good deal on it, so that's the way it is, okay? There you go. Inside of that, we're going to take about a tablespoon or so of this olive Verde avocado oil. I'm going to spread it around as best I can. This here is some bacon I cooked up for this event. We got some chicken broth back here. Cannellini beans, rinsed. I dumped them out, drained them, and I rinsed them. There's some onion. Then we got some garlic here, minced garlic, dried oregano, and a teaspoon of my favorite jalapenos, diced ones. This here is a teaspoon also. Then we have some corn back here, 15 ounces, give or take, of her dad's canned corn. This is a can of fire-roasted tomatoes, and this is Salsa Verde here. We're going to dump everything in the pot. All right, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to my pan here. It's heating up. It's doing a good job. That's about almost a tablespoon. So what I'm going to do, because I want to try to get that coated as good as possible, I want to rub some of this here oil everywhere, because it makes it easier also to clean up. But, you know, you want your cast iron to be coated good, because we're going to be putting liquid in here, so we want to make sure everything's coated. This is like I said, I'm trying to use more and more cast iron. I like it, but anyway. Okay, so we coated that inside pretty well. All right. So as per usual, we're going to add our onions first. Told you it was ready to go. That's what you want. Your pan be hot. Johnny on the spot. I already cooked up my chicken and stuff with, along with the bacon. I'm gonna lower this a tad bit. Nice. But I couldn't. I've been excited to try to use this Dutch oven thing. So today's the day. Yep. Yeah, if I don't forget, I'm going to try to put a link to my daughter's stuff, because she's got stuff that she does online or whatever. And now I'm going to try to get her over the barrel to give me some more. I know she's got more, but she told me she was going to try to draw all of the fruits and vegetables and stuff that's in that game. I think it's a good idea, but I like it. For me, it's in the kitchen now. We hung it in the kitchen, and it's got a food theme, All right, so now we'll throw the garlic in, the garlica. Now remember, the trick with garlic, you don't want to overburn, you don't want to overcook it. Don't burn it, because then it tastes like crap in a meal. So you want to make sure you get that good. Once the aroma of the garlic, you'll be able to tell the difference. Once that hits your nose, it's pretty much time. Okay. So now we're going to cool this baby down just a little bit. Now remember, this is like a chili dish, so not soup. Even though we're going to be putting a fair amount of liquid in here. All right, I can smell the garlic here, so true to your word, let's try to put some stuff in here, some liquid. That was 14 ounces, give or take, of chicken broth, okay? You can use chicken stock if you have it. If you have water with a bouillon cube, you can do that too. All right. But it's got a pretty good combination of a little bit of everything, so. Turn that back up a little. Okay, I'm gonna plop the corn in there since that doesn't have as much liquid. Now this is a lot of corn, but that's one of her dad's jars, basically. It's 15 ounces. Maybe not quite one of his jars, but it's pretty dang close. Then we're gonna put in our fire roasted tomatoes, and none of these are drained. This is all liquid stays with it, so. Well, you guys should smell these fire roasted tomatoes, boy. They definitely smell like that. I don't know if you can see, yeah, see the little black specks around them? Let's just stir this, and it really looks good. Now this here, how we're going to do this, we're just going to cook all of this down now till it comes up to like almost a boil. We got to add a couple more things yet. The last two things are going to be the chicken and the beans. They go in last with the bacon. And this will be done basically in like 20 minutes. The only thing is, like, it would save you, not saves you time, but if you had the, now this you don't have to put in the jalapenos. That's my kick to it. Because you know me. Have to add some flavor. Oregano. Teaspoon of oregano. And we got the roasted Salsa Verde. So it's going to be good. It's roasted. We're dumping all of that in. Oh boy. My pot's filling up quick, people. What do you think? We might be in trouble. Oh no. I'm going to slice up some more. I'm going to dice up this bacon a little bit more. Not much. I don't want to have baby pieces. We don't need itty bitty pieces. But that way, everybody gets some. See, just like that. That way, it gives me something to do while I'm waiting on this here stuff to come up to a little bit of a boil, baby. Every day I try to work on my cutting with my knife a little bit. I would like to be like those guys that don't have to watch what they're doing and they can cut anything blindfolded, you know. I mean, with my luck, I'll draw back a nub. I also added the chicken into this, the bacon, on account of, I like bacon. Bacon and chicken go together pretty good, so that's also a twist that I put in there. But that's okay, everybody's allowed to have a twist. Look at Chubby Chucker had a twist, and it goes like this. He made a bunch of money off that one, I'll tell you. My wife's in there probably giggling her ass off. Making fun of me, as usual. But wait till she sees this. This is going to be a dish for all time. I'm just glad I'm using my cast iron. I really couldn't wait. Too excited. Now you can, as garnish, you can put some parsley on when it's done. But the smell right now is pretty good. Like I said, make sure you grease up your pan. I don't care if it's a cast iron or not. That makes it a lot easier to clean. You look at all that stuff I put in there, but it's mixed up pretty good. Not too much in one spot. So all we have left is 3 little ingredients to go. And that chicken, how I did that, I didn't have it left over as usual in there. I had to take out some new stuff. Took out some 4 frozen breasts, 4 halves. Of the chicken and boiled it up. As soon as it was done, I checked it with a fork. I cut one of them open. It was all good. Doesn't really matter because you're still going to cook it in here. But anyway, you want to cook it. So I did that and then whipped out my KitchenAid, put it with the paddle in there, put the chicken breast in there. It was done like in probably 2 minutes. I had all 4 of them just like this. Look at, nice and shredded, okay? And that's what it's for, so, that's what I use it. All right, this is starting to come up, so we'll wait a few more minutes. And then we should be on the road again. On the road again. Who was that? Was that, I'm not good with those country western guys. I don't know. Willie somebody, right? I don't know. Yeah, Willie Nelson. Thanks for that, Pen. Oh. Wow. I just have to taste it. It's killing me over here. This looks so good. I'm gonna give this a little taste. And by the way, I think this is like wow. Now I see why they put the Salsa Verde in there. Wow, this thing's got the way. This is a slap on my taste buds all the way back to my tonsils here. Whew. Delicious. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Just wait till it boils up a little. Okay, we got a little rumble here. A little rumble and a tumble over here. So anyway, I was just talking with Pen, and I'm gonna let her call it. But if you think that it's wait till the end and see what it looks like. If it's too watery, you can always do a cornstarch slurry. Equal parts of cornstarch to equal parts of liquid, whether you use water or chicken broth, whatever. But if you put 2 teaspoons of starch in there, you put 2 teaspoons of liquid. You mix it around real good, and then you just drizzle it around in the hot liquid and just keep stirring until it gets thicker. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my beans. And the reason I rinsed these because we were trying to keep this as Weight Watcher friendly as possible. So that was a whole can of Cannellini beans. You can use any kind of white beans you want. I just chose Cannellinis because I like those. That's my favorite. Okay. Then we're going to toss in the bacon, I guess. We'll just do them next. And then pray we don't run out of room. Because this pot's going to be filled right to the edge, I think. This is a number 8 cast iron pot here. And this is 6 slices of bacon. That's all it is. But I thought it would taste good with the chicken. Now you don't have to add that either. That's my kick. I'm thinking you Weight Watcher people ain't gonna like that. So, but you don't have to put it in. It's optional. Now this is not what's optional. This is your chicken, shredded chicken. You got 4 breasts. I don't know how many cups it is, but a chunk in there. I didn't see that before. There's a couple little chunks in here, huh? That's all right, though. Somebody get a bonus. Did you say bonus? Nobody gets a bonus, not even Popeye. Speaking of that, the guy that did Tom and Jerry cartoons today, he did Popeye and he did Tom and Jerry, the cartoon, the little mouse and the cat. He died. I'm sure he led a full life, I'm sure, but doesn't matter. Oh yeah, see this is going to be perfect. Mixing this in. This is a pot. Well, I'll be having this for a couple days at least. But it does look delicious, I'll tell you. Man, is this ever... Man. Now this is where you're going to have to... if you want to put any more spice or something like that in there, you're going to have to figure that on your own. I mean, I might add some... a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe. I think what would be good in here, too, would be a little Old Bay. Old Bay's good with, just about everything. There's that little bit of chicken that was clumped up. It's just sticking together, really, all it was doing. It's not as liquidy as I thought it would be, I'll tell you. But who wants a dried chili? Come on, raise your hands. Nobody wants a dried chili, come on. Yeah, this is looking real good. All right, give us a few minutes till this heats up, and we'll be back, and that'll be time to plate. Okay, my friends, there you have it. It's simmering away, and we'll let it go a couple more minutes, and then we're going to plate up, and I'll give you another bird's eye view, and then we'll probably hit the taste test table. As I'm getting ready to dish this up, I was just sitting there thinking as I'm stirring, this is an old pot. This is an antique, actually, really, it's old, but anyway, you just wonder what people that had it before we got it, what they cooked in here. How many meals were cooked in this silly thing? It's got some wear on it, a couple places you can see, but still cooking great. This cast iron, if you take care of it, it'll last you a lifetime. And then it goes in, you give it to your grandkids or whatever. But yeah, and there's people that sell this wanting an arm and a leg for it, and you don't do it like that. Unless it's such a rare piece that nobody else has it, which they're out there, but few and far between. But they try to tell you, well, because it's old. But anyway, I don't want to get off into that. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a little what I was thinking here. All right, but another thing I feel bad about that guy dying, but that was a long time ago. That Popeye, he's been around a long time. But Popeye and Tom and Jerry will be no more. At least no new ones anyway. All right, let's plate up and we'll see you guys at the table, huh? Okay, there you go, guys. That's the taste test bowl right there. We'll meet you at the table. Okay, here we are. I busted my tail on this one. Okay, so anyway, Elmo's happy. Got his feet wet. But yeah, Penny, off camera, she took a taste. And she said, well, she says it's going to be a sour cream and cheese dish on this one. I think I could put a little bit of, I don't know, pepper. Like that, that kind of flavor. Outside of that, this is for you guys out there, this would make a nice cold weather dish. It's definitely a chili style dish. Chili meaning chili, C-H-I-L-I, not chili, C-H-I-L-L-Y. No, it's good for the chili days, that kind of chili. But anyway, excuse me. So let me have one more taste. No, you could eat this with a spoon. I don't know if I mentioned or not. It's pretty much Weight Watcher friendly. Just don't put in the bacon. You don't have to. That was my addition. I just now got a bite of it, and it adds a nice little flavor. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to this. When you're out and about, cover up, protect yourself as well as others. Wash your hands, wash your hands. While you're in the house, when you go out and about, get your little spray bottle of, this is my eyeglass thing, but just, and wipe it around. Then you got the little gel, you can put that on there before you drive off. And then when you get to another store or whatever, do the same thing. Get home, wash your hands. Don't talk with your mouth full unless it's a dish like this, then you can tell everybody while you're eating it. But anyhow, give me a like. Share with your friends, your family, whatever. Subscribe if you haven't yet. If you have, just leave everything as it is. But if you haven't, you'll also when you hit subscribe, the notification bell will pop up. And all you have to do is hit that, and that'll let you know each time I put out a new video so you can look at it. But anyway, as usual, everything we just did will be down in the description box, the recipe, the ingredients. And outside of that, stay hungry, my friends. And if you are, have a bowl of this. And if not, just see you in the next recipe, and we'll give you something really good. This is Mr. Dan. We're out.